everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is Middle-Aged Mom Learns YouTube, and when I decided to do the YouTube thing, at first I was just basically making videos from my van about a Be That Person series, something that I wanted to do to try to become a better person and just kind of hold myself accountable for everything. Then I got the idea, since I was already playing Sims 4, that maybe it would be kind of cool if I did a middle-aged mom plays 100 baby challenge on The Sims. And that is where I hit a roadblock. The first roadblock being I didn't own a webcam. I looked online, I searched Amazon, and I was in the end going back and forth between two different kinds of models for Logitech. And I ended up going with the Logitech C270 HD webcam. Now, this was only $17.63 on Amazon, and everything I'm going to go over in this video is not sponsored. I think I have 2 subscribers right now, so it would be amazing if I did get some sponsorship, but I'm going over this because maybe it will save somebody some time on the back end for what to do. This is the webcam that I ended up getting, again, that Logitech C270 on Amazon. I really don't have that many complaints about it. My main complaint, honestly, is the fact that the cord was not that long. So for me, this is how long the cord was. And for my particular setup, it ended up not being long enough. Thankfully, I had an extender USB cord, and that solved the problem. The only other slight complaint that I have about it is this is how it attaches over my computer monitor. You can kind of angle, depending on it, just kind of sits on the top like this. And if I bump this cord, down it goes. The first video that I did with it for sound wasn't the best, but definitely for the price point, it was pretty good. And I live in a very busy house, so it was literally picking up doors opening as my children would do stuff. You know, if anything, it was picking up the background noise a little better than me. But again, if you are looking for just something to kind of get started, this is definitely the way, in my opinion, to go. I said in a low lightish situation, it still picked me up pretty good, especially as I played with some settings. All I ended up needing to do to really kind of get the lighting that I wanted to get at my computer desk was just add a small computer lamp. Next, I needed to figure out how everybody that I was seeing record a video of them playing a game and then having their image up in the corner, what they used for that, or just basically screen capture in general. I knew that I was going to need that kind of software. I was really concerned how much that kind of software was going to cost, though. Thankfully, I was quite surprised because I did some brief searching and found a software by Mirallis. It's Mirallis. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Action software. And at first I thought it was going to be $19.95. And I thought, wow, that is insanely incredible. They actually do have a free download trial version, which I actually did download first to kind of make sure it did what I wanted it to do. When I went to go purchase it, however, the $19.95 I think it's offered for, and it may actually be a little less right now because they often run sales. When I checked again, they were running another sale. The $19.95 version is for home use only. So I guess that is if you are playing a game and you are playing with other people and you want to be able to see each other, that's great. If you want to do this YouTube gig or anything for commercial purposes, you're going to need to purchase a commercial license, which in and of itself was not that expensive. It was $34.95 before tax. I made sure to go ahead and purchase the commercial version. Now, I did read something that said that if you're using it for a business or you're using it for multiple users in a household, like I have children who would love to have YouTube careers, kind of why I'm doing this right now, which I will get into in a whole background video in the future. If one of my children or more of my children wanted to start a YouTube channel and wanted to utilize that software, then I guess we would have to look at I think it's called the extended use. Haven't looked at how much that costs, so we haven't gotten into that yet. But definitely, I personally use Action software from Mirallis, and have been pretty happy with it so far. Of course, the file sizes take up quite a bit of space on my computer, so I've actually had to order some additional jump drives, flash drives, however, whatever you want to call them, so that I can start keeping some of this information off my computer and not bogging it down. Now, after I did my first thing with the webcam and I noticed how the sound went, my second go-to option was this little USB microphone right here. And I did not buy this for YouTube purposes necessarily. I bought this for my son almost a year ago because he plays guitar, he writes music, and I thought maybe this would help him record some of his songs. This is Fifine metal condenser USB microphone. It was $29.99 last I checked on Amazon. And I used this for, I used the webcam, I want to say, with just the webcam mic, if you actually look at my Sims videos. I believe the first video I used simply the webcam. What I did was probably around episode 3 for sure. If you see me wearing a headset, obviously by then I have the headset. So it's the video right before you see me wearing the headset that I was using this little thing. And it did help, it did work better, and it's adjustable. And it says it's for YouTube, like when you go on there, now I won't be able to do it. Okay, it was adjustable, here we go. When you go on the link, it actually says for YouTube, like voiceovers. So I'm sure at some point this little thing's gonna come in handy for other than the originally intended purpose. It just, again, was picking up a lot of background noise. In my house, there's a lot of background noise. The next thing I did was look at headsets. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to order one from Amazon, but at that point I kind of was chomping at the bit to get the next episode done, which is funny because now that they've been edited, I haven't actually released them yet. They should be released about the same time that this video and the first video are. I thought releasing at least the first 5 episodes of The Sims was a good thing to do because it would give people time to maybe kind of get invested in my character. Same with this video for the Learns YouTube. I would love to have 3 videos released because the next video will be me learning how to use the editing software to hopefully do some of these neat tricks you're seeing me do. I was trying to decide if I wanted to order it online or not. And I actually went to Target for a headset that I did end up getting. They supposedly had a Logitech headset on sale that seemed to get pretty decent reviews online, and it was on sale for like $8.99, and I thought, well, for $8.99 I can't not pass that up. Then I got there, and do you know they sell headphones at Target in like 3 different places in the electronics section? There's the Bose headphones, or the headphones for the music, and then there's the iPad or iPod phones, and then somewhere in the computer sections they have computers. Well, anyways, I was there for a while trying to find the dang headphones. And when I picked up the headset that I thought I was going to get, I happened to notice that there was a headset next to it, which of course cost $15 more at the time. It was $23.99. And it was, I'm going to show you the box first, the Logitech H390. Yeah, look at me trying to put my hand behind that, like that will help. And the reason why I decided to pick this one up over the other one was that it has a noise canceling microphone to it. And I'm glad that I went with that one. Now this thing, I've had no problems with the cord size. It does have a mute button to it, which is right here, which I have not used yet because I never seem to find the need to want to mute myself, contrary to what you all might want me to do. Or my family, or my children. It just kind of fits on like this, and if you've watched any of my Sim stuffs, or you go to any of my Sim stuffs, you'll see the headset. I did now see when trying to look this up on Amazon again, that they have wireless versions, which of course would have been much nicer. Maybe after a while I'll upgrade to that one. Right now I'm not complaining because this one was $23.99 at Target before tax. And actually I just looked this up before I came out here, and it looks like this particular headset is on sale for $22.11 on Amazon currently. If anything, my one complaint about the particular headset is I've kind of turned into an ASMR channel without trying to. I breathe and it kind of picks it up. Anything, like I made a joke in one of my videos with The Sims that you know, my straw, me taking a drink from a straw, you could just hear the slurp. Um, and I guess that's not really a bad complaint because it's picking up the sound quite beautifully. And if that's my one complaint so far, I'm very happy with my purchase. I don't know how it would have been with the lesser headset, but with this one, I'm certainly happier. And it has certainly reduced so much of the background noise. It is insane. You should be able to see quite a difference in my videos. Now, the other thing that I decided to get is a ring light. And obviously I'm using that right now. And if you saw my first video in this series, which was a lot, you'll realize that I've already used it in a video, and this is actually my second time using it. I bought it and it kind of sat in the box for a while, and now I did not look this up on YouTube either. I literally went to Amazon and I typed in ring light for YouTubers because I knew from just watching various YouTubers that ring light was where it was at. I went back and forth through a whole bunch, and then I kind of just bought a little bit on faith. I wanted something that was definitely color adjustable, and the fact that it came with a light stand and a phone holder. I got the Samshian, and I'm sure I'm butchering their name. It's Samtian. Samshian is how I'm going to go. It's an adjustable light which goes from 2700 to 5500,000 bicolor temp, and it's about 14 inches for the outer ring. Now again, this did come with a light stand and a phone holder, and it is listed currently right now on Amazon. I looked all this up, and if I've done my right job with editing, which will be a future video, how I learned the editing software, I have learned to separate the audio from the visual, and at some point in this video you will probably see screen takes or screen capture of the different web pages or Amazon pages so you can get the actual idea of what the link looks like. And currently, when I just looked it up, it was $79.99. Now they do have a $10 coupon that they were offering. It didn't seem like there was any strings attached to that, so that actually brings it to $69.99 before tax, which honestly, while I'm definitely still learning the whole ring light thing, I haven't really looked into the manual or anything yet. I just kind of wanted to get going. That's kind of the person that I am. I will maybe read a manual for something, but most times I won't. My husband, however, will sit down, read the entire manual, and we won't be able to do anything if I want his help to set up something until that manual is read. Meanwhile, I'm kind of a rip the box open kind of person and just play with it till I find out what's right. Usually at some point or another, something will frustrate me enough with it that I'll start to read the manual, go, oh, okay, that's how I should do this. And then I make my life 20 times easier. Now you would think I would learn at some point that maybe reading the manual first would be the way to go. I think I just kind of like the adventure of opening something up and trying to figure it out yourself. I don't know. It does come with this carrying case. It came in a nice sturdy box too, which obviously it's got to come in something, but this box would be nice to kind of keep it for storage as well if you don't have it set up all the time. The only complaint I have, which isn't really a complaint because I don't want it to be loose, is it takes a lot to pull back and get your phone in there. I had to take my phone case off, which I hate doing. I have one of those, you could drop it on a brick wall falling from 1,200 feet and it should be okay kind of cases. And they're a pain in the rear end to get on and off. Now that I want to record a video, or anytime I want to record a video, I should say, I'm going to end up having to take the phone case off so that it can fit, because there's no way with this particular case that it can fit into this snap thing. And I will try to take some videos so that you can actually be looking at that right now while I am talking about it. Again, I am just putting a lot of hopes on myself here. Okay, if I do upgrade anything in the future, I will be sure to kind of add to the series. Now, coming up in the series, obviously I want to show you how I'm learning how to edit videos. There's certain things I want to do that I think you really need to have basics on to put a video up on YouTube. I would like to have a video kind of going over me making thumbnails for the first time. Again, realizing that I do have prior experience to this, but I think kind of break it down for what you need. That would be about the only other essential thing that I think I would recommend photo editing software because you do need to make those thumbnails. You could probably do it in Paint if you really wanted to. I would not necessarily recommend that because you're going to be giving yourself so many huge headaches, and thumbnails is where I'm told by my children, and where I have to agree after watching, many YouTube videos, that's where it's at. So many times I have clicked on something because the thumbnail looked cool and the title of the video was cool, and then next thing you know, I'm clicking off or scrubbing forward. Hopefully my content will kind of back up. Maybe I should have called myself Cringy Mom, because that definitely would not be clickbait. Going into this so far, if I had to give you what I thought were the basic necessities to start a YouTube channel, and I'll only go with what I've done so far. If you're gaming, you need screen capture software and you need a good headset/microphone. Then you'll also need the editing software and some sort of a photo editing program that will allow you preferably to do layers and a webcam. So basically everything I've shown you here today minus the software portion of it. If you were to add up everything that I got, and assuming that you just bought that, this would be, I think, $77. So less than $100, honestly, to get started if you wanted to be a gaming person on YouTube. And I don't think, because honestly, the editing software that I'm currently using was free. Yes. And that's not too bad. I really don't think. And then it's just time. And a lot of time editing. Time trying to figure out what you're going to do. That editing time. You always hear YouTubers, I'm in editing. And I always thought, okay, how difficult can it be to cut? More difficult than you think. I got to give them some credit, especially if you want to start adding in some effects. I'm sure once I know what I'm doing, it'll go a little faster. It's kind of a mess right now. So anyways, that is my video on the basic necessities I feel are needed for YouTube, and a couple extras thrown in because of the kind of YouTuber I'm going to be. Feel free to comment below. I will definitely have more in the series. As I buy more, I will review more, give you my thought processes. Again, so not sponsored. Oh, especially since I reviewed 2 Logitech things. I would love for that to be sponsored. Not happening. Now, if they were to call me, hopefully they work as well for you as they did for me if you decide to purchase them. Like I said, they're not sponsored. They're just suggestions. I still recommend everybody do their research. Make sure that you're buying things that work for you. Thanks for hanging in there. There'll be more videos to come. Whether people watch them or not, they'll be there. So maybe somebody will get some information out of this at some point and saves them a little bit of headache and time. And, please like. I hear likes are good. That's what I'm told by the small people in my house who know things about YouTube that I'm still not learning exactly yet. Like the video, please subscribe if you want to see more, and I will talk to you later.